we shall rejoice, purpose in every piece. This week on the vlog, we are actually going to be at Perth Street in Dallas where all of the fabric stores are. So let's go. Yesterday was my birthday and we went to the fabric area off of Harry Hines in Dallas. So that was on Perth Street, and I will put in the different names of the fabric stores that we went to. And I tried to film yesterday, but guys, honestly, my mother-in-law came into town yesterday. We picked her up from the airport. My mom and stepdad met us at these stores, and I have 5 children. And so getting into these stores and trying to find fabric and also trying to film, I didn't do a good job at that. And it was really, really fun. I loved seeing it. Let's start with the first store that I went to, and I will insert the name of it on the screen. And this fabric store was actually really awesome. I didn't end up getting fabric from there, even though if I go back, I probably will, but I didn't get it from there just because we needed to use the restroom. Let me just tell you, if you drive from far away, then go to the bathroom before you get there because they do not let you use their bathrooms. I said we can always come back. Well, by the time that we were done with all the stores, we didn't end up coming back to there. This one does have a lot of great fabric, a lot of fun things, and ruffles, all sorts of things. I was on a mission to find some minky for the back of the quilt, actually a minky like this kind of with the dots or something similar. And there was some, but they didn't have the biggest variety of colors, and I just decided it would be better to order it online when I actually finish the top parts of the puff quilts for my daughters. Because I really wanted like a bright, vibrant color, and they didn't have that, so I'm gonna have to look online for those. But at that first store, I got zippers. So they had zippers, and they were $1 or $2 per zipper. And I got all sorts of colors that I thought would maybe go with some of the bags that I'm trying to make. And I'm not going to do zippers on all of my bags, but some of them I want to. So I went with some basic colors, you know, like whites and gray and black and navy. I did some browns and some greens. I also did like a burgundy and a red, which I thought was really pretty for some of the bags that I have. And then I also ended up doing like a bright orange because I love orange and bright colors too. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get that one as well because I could use that or the white. And like I said, $2. And these ones are actually the invisible zippers. But I also did get some smaller ones. I actually really like these. So like for the black, they have this kind of brassy colored zipper, and I like that style. Now for like the red and this beige and the gray, I got blue and green too. They all stick to that same color as the fabric, but this, I got 3 of these because I was like, I want to make myself something with this. I kind of like that rugged type of look. I mean, is it even called rugged? I don't know. That's what I think of it as. And so I got a bunch of those zippers. And I also want to make clothes, so I thought, you know what? These might just be the right zippers for me. The next store that we went into, I walked into one, mostly like upholstery fabric, and I would love to reupholster some things in my house, but that's not like the mission that I was on. And I had a list of things that I was looking for, and some zipper options were one. Like I said, the minky, didn't find the one I was looking for. And the next store after that upholstery one that I didn't get anything at, we went into, this one is called Petra's. I liked it. They had a lot of stuff. Now, I will say some of them, like when you go in, like you got to be laser focused on what you want, because It is like a lot. You're looking at a lot of stuff. You know how back in the day, Forever 21, you'd walk in and like they'd have all these clothes and you'd love them, but they were all just like mixed in. That's kind of how this fabric is when you go and look. This was a little bag with some fabric just because my daughter wanted to hold it. Let me show you. Now I got some different colors for different bags. So I got those for some linings and you'll see maybe what I have in mind. We'll start with this one. This one's so fun. We just got some cow print, okay, because I like it. I love cows. And just a little, you know, dairy cow fabric. Also be prepared to get glitter on you. I don't know if you can see how glittery this is, but be prepared. I would say my oldest brother, like, don't go there because you don't like glitter. Just be ready. But I got that one, and then of course I was thinking of using this brown lining to go with this. I actually got something that I did not think that I was going to get, but when I saw it, both my mom and I were like, oh, this is so good. And I got some different denim. Now this is inside out, so hold on. But some different denim like this. Look at that denim. It is fun. You know, I kind of like the denim with blue for the liner. Tell me what you think, you know. Let's see, there's that one. Put these liners over there. Then I got this one. How fun is that denim? Woo, woo, woo. That one is so fun. It's just, oh, I love it. Love that one. And then the last one that I got is also cute because the design on it is little hearts. Mustard for lining, and with this one, oh, covering up my mic. With this one, because it's so like cute with the hearts, I like the pink. So we'll see. I don't know. I may mix it up, you know, it's kind of how it ends up happening for whatever I make. Moving on, this was the last store that we went to. When we were at the store, my boys were like, we love this fabric. Can you make us something out of it? So I got this. Of course, this is what they love. And I'm not sure exactly what I will make, but I plan to make them something. What else did I get from this store? I was looking for some fun fabrics, which I do. I feel like all of this is fun, but maybe like more color. You guys see the headbands that I have on, and I got some fabric to make some of these. This one, who doesn't love a good black and white stripe? And I know we're entering into fall, but I still love a lot of color. I saw this one, which I think is fun to do these headbands with, so it's very stretchy. Then I got this one because this is a little bit more fall. You know, when I put it up on the screen, it looks kind of wild, but I don't know, I like it. It has some color. So those are for headbands. Then I found this fabric. It was just on a stack. It was pre-cut, and I'm going to show it to you because I think it is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I think it's so pretty. I really love this one a lot. And then this one's cool too. I like the bright colors. Like I said, I know it's fall. But sometimes you just can't turn down some pretty colors. Also, I went outside. It's like 90 degrees, so. Anyways, this one and this one, I love this one. But that is all of the fabric that I got. So these two were printed, they say they're printed in Holland. They're 100% cotton. So it's, I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. Just thought it was really fun. I would say this is my favorite fabric. This is my favorite fabric that I bought yesterday. I love this one. I'm definitely going to make something for myself out of this because I love it so much. I might cut one square of it to put into my girl's quilt. Look at this. After all of that fabric that I just went through, I am going to get my business notebook. I'm going to look at all of the fabric. I'm going to look at all of my patterns, and I am going to figure out what exactly I'm going to make, how I'm going to make it, how many I'm going to make of it, and then I'm going to put it all together and put it on my shop eventually. Once I open the shop. I haven't opened it yet because I'm waiting to get a few more products to put on there. Thank you for joining me for a short little vlog on We Shall Rejoice, Purpose in Every Piece. I'm excited to get to work on all of this fabric and everything that I was able to get, and then, you know, make it available for you guys. It may be a little bit before I actually finish all of this because this is a lot of fabric, a lot of work, but it's really a blessing to be able to do this. And honestly, at 35 years old, did I think that I would be sewing a ton of stuff? No, not necessarily, but it has been a wonderful creative outlet. It has been great to see the process that I'm going through, and the Lord has definitely been refining me. I actually want to share something with you guys. I was just praying to the Lord and asking Him just about life and just thanking Him for who He was. And I think that in all of our lives, we can have those moments where we need to be repaired. We need to be fixed. We need to take a step back and see, hey, where did I go wrong? Or, you know, how can I get back on track? And as I was praying about different things in regards to that, the Lord showed me how I am the creator of these bags. I'm the one who puts them together. And just like when I mess up, when maybe the sewing machine doesn't work correctly and something isn't actually stitched together, or maybe I accidentally stitched the wrong part, or, you know, maybe I forget a step, that as a creator of those bags, I can go back and say, okay, this is where I messed up. Now let me kind of take this apart. You know what? This part isn't the right one. Let me go back and fix these things that were not done correctly. And God showed me that He is the creator just like that for me. And that when I go through these seasons where it's rough, that as the creator, He can take that seam ripper and rip some of those seams that I have put so tightly. And maybe I did the wrong stitch there, and He can go back and fix that. Or maybe I should have put pretty sides together and I didn't do that. Maybe I did it wrong, and He can unstitch it, and then He can actually put the right sides together. He can go and completely reassemble the bag if there is something that is messed up. And He really showed me how, like, the process that He takes us through, even though it's uncomfortable. I mean, come on, like, if a seam was alive, you think it'd like to be ripped, you know? And He showed me that He can easily, as my creator, if I allow Him to, He can take care of all of those things where maybe I've stitched wrong, or maybe I've done the wrong thing, or taken the wrong step. Maybe it was on accident. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was because I was rushing. Maybe it wasn't the right thing. But He can help fix that because He is the creator and He created me. If anything, the purpose this week to share this video with you is just to remind you that God can come in and fix those things that are not right. And even if it's because of us, even if we've messed up, we can repent. We can accept the forgiveness that He won and obtained on the cross. And we can be thankful for what He does for us, what He will always do for us. And we can rest in the fact that He is the creator and He knows us better than anyone else because He is the one that stitched us together. God bless you. Thanks for joining Purpose in Every Piece.